So far, it's been a great weekend for the Chevy Camaro with Autohaus Motorsports. We qualified on the front row, just a couple of hundreds from the pole, but of course the front row starts great at the 24-hour. Can't really ask for more. Going into the race, we're just looking to stay out of trouble, keep consistent, and no mistakes. Just try to keep being there at the end.
Well, I mean, definitely we all have a step, bounce in our step, because we qualified really well. We know I have a strong car, prepared well by Autohaus, and this Camaro I think is going to pretty much serve everybody, that put everybody on notice that we're going to be there come Sunday afternoon. We just got to be lucky. We're good. We just got to be lucky.
Well, first stint, pretty good. We got issues, we didn't have right tire pressures and some other things, and there are a lot of guys driving, as they usually do, a little bit creatively out there. But yeah, no, I have a long way to go. But, relatively happy with the car, so we're just, keep lapping it. Right now really doesn't mean anything here at Daytona. It's just looking after your car and pushing hard.
It's about 1 a.m. now, Daytona. Just got out of the car, did I think 2 hours 40 in the car. Unfortunately, we just had a puncture and bent the front tie rod, so a bit of a lengthy stop, but I think we're still in the top 10. Long way to go, a lot can happen, so we'll keep pushing and hopefully things will go our way.
Catalogue of dramas. First of all, we had the problem where Jordan came into the pits with what appeared to be a flat tyre, probably in fact was a collapsed suspension as well as that. Whether one caused the other or vice versa, we don't know yet. The boys changed what they thought was broken on the car, and then I left the pits, and within seconds the suspension had collapsed again, maybe. And I was down at turn 3, the International Horseshoe, and had to reverse the car off the circuit, which was quite difficult without full steering, well, without steering in one direction. And we got the car back here, and the boys repaired the collapsed suspension. But I think in the reversing the car off the infield, which took a long time because the car was dragging along the ground, I had to slip the clutch a lot, and these clutches are designed for racing, and they work very well for racing. They don't work very well for reversing along the International Horseshoe on the infield of the circuit. So the clutch is basically broken, and the boys are now changing the clutch. So.
Alright, so now it's about 10 a.m. Only a few hours left in the race, but after our clutch issue, we've been running no problems. There was a 3-hour caution because of fog, so everyone was just cruising around for 3 hours. But since then, we've been running consistent times with the leaders. Picked up a few places. I think we're up to 17, and hopefully by the end, we'll pick up a few more.
The thing about 24-hour races is that there's the race and you want to win, and then there's the getting to the finish, which is just not easy. It's so easy not to finish, and you just know that by looking at how many cars don't make it to the finish line. So when you have a situation like we did, where we came here, we're on the front row of the grid, we had a competitive car, there was expectation maybe we could win this thing. Therefore, that's the bitterness. The sweet is finishing. I mean, the boys kept putting it back together when it fell apart and did a great job, and the drivers worked together well as a team as well. So there's that sweetness, but ultimately it's bitter because we were quick, and it's a shame we didn't do better. But I guess everybody will be back here next year.
Yeah, so after having clutch issues and a little bit of a malfunction mechanically, we ended up 14th. Not terrible, but at least we get away with some points for the season. Bill and myself will be driving for Autohaus Motorsports in the Chevy Camaro GTR for the full year, so we'll be going for some wins later on in the season, hopefully for the championship at the end of the year.
Well, the car was good. I mean, it was a whole lot more fun driving at speed than the 2 hour and 45 minutes stint I had behind the pace car, where I was falling asleep and my rear end was falling asleep, and that was difficult. But the fog was heavy. But it was good to bring this thing home in one piece. The guys have a lot to be proud of. I'm really happy that the Curlins gave me this opportunity and be with GM and Flexbox, and this Camaro was really fun. And while we had a little bit of trouble, we finished, and that's an accomplishment in itself, because the last 2 24s I didn't, so I'm proud of it.
I mean, I think, everybody at Team Autohaus, family-run racing empire, I think everyone's really proud. An awesome job. You look at the car, but for a clutch problem, I think we had a really good chance to win this. But you do a 24-hour race, you miss, you come back next year, and you're stronger and better prepared. So I'm sure you're going to see that.